Oh, really? No.
Do it.
No.
Do it. Ridiculous.
I'm wondering where we're going with this.
How do other musicians even talk to you?
Why are we in black?
What kind of show is this?
They're totally inspiring.
I got hotel keys in every pocket. This was a Beachcombers episode. You ripped this off.
You are watching Stripped Down.
You are watching Stripped Down, Saskatchewan's only 1-hour local music showcase, the award-winning show that brings the venue to you in the comfort of your own living room. As always, I am your host, Curtis Anderson. Big hello to everybody watching across the province on Shaw TV and Access Communications. This is it tonight. We wrap up Stripped Down's 4th season. This is episode 125. And ladies and gentlemen, to help us end season 4, tonight on Stripped Down, don't call him Mo Badass, ladies and gentlemen, the Steadies.
Love is such a foolish game. Love is such a foolish game. And when your tears are drying because your heart's been lying, love is such a foolish game. And when your soul's been missing the only lips worth kissing, love is such a foolish game. You say you will never leave him, now you tell me you want to. You said you would always need him, he really trusted you. Then you went and walked right out the door. You forgot what true love was for. The things that you needed to say stood still then faded away. And when your tears are drying because your heart's been lying, love is such a foolish game. And when your soul's been missing the only lips worth kissing, love is such a foolish game. Why don't you go? 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 Don't let them tell you what's inside. Hey, if there is love, you just can't hide. Hey, hey, hey. You play for the pleasure and the pain. No, no, that's why love is a foolish game. And when your tears are drying because your heart's been lying, love is such a foolish game. And when your soul's been missing the only lips worth kissing, love is such a foolish game. Love is such a foolish game. Love is such a foolish game. Foolish game. Game.
We are ending season 4 tonight with the Steadies. So much history being made tonight. You announced the new name of the band, formerly known as Mo Badass, this past Saturday at Jazz Fest in the Besborough Gardens. So I'm kind of going to claim this is the first full Steadies show.
This
'Cause
is.
You were kind of Mo Badass when you started, right?
We were.
At the beginning of the Bez.
Beginning of the best show, we were in Bass when we started. This was the first time we've been steady straight from the beginning to the end. So
Let's not dance
Yes.
around it anymore. Welcome back to Stripped Down. Why the name change? You
Thank
guys
you, by the
kicked
way.
off season 4. I mean, that's incredible. Started season 4, you ended season 4, same band, different names.
That's right.
When we started the season, it wasn't even on the horizon, the name change. It was never brought up.
It wasn't. It was always more in the back of my mind to do eventually, but it was just hard because it's not easy just to change like that.
Yeah.
When you've been doing something for so long, right? So, but I knew in the long run it was going to be more important for us to get to the bigger stage, to do bigger things, and to not have anything hold us back. I love Mo Badass, don't get me wrong, we all do, but it's pretty easy to figure out that there's some people that don't like it and
Don't like the name.
and not only so much they don't like it, but they can't say it, they can't play it, and it just kind of those are things that hold us back. And the industry is challenging and competitive as it is already. We figured that we might as well pick a name that really suits how we sound. And
How
it's easy to
long
say.
does the Mo Badass name date back? That's a lot of years with it.
Yeah, 2004.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of band changes and lineup changes
Lots
too.
of-
So
Exactly.
the
And
one
evolution
thing,
from a cover band to an original band too, right?
the one thing I do remember at the season opener of Stripped Down, when you guys were Mo Badass, you said this is the lockdown lineup, and you meant it. Almost a full year later, it's
That's
still
right.
it's
Look
still
at
the
us,
four of
eh?
you. So it was time for a name change, though. You're happy. Why did you settle on the Steadies?
The Steadies, we did some research with old reggae records and stuff like that, and since reggae is such a big part of our sound, I looked into, there's a style of music called rock steady, which is where reggae came from. So it's the original sound of reggae, and at the time, back in the 60s, it was the cutting edge, it was the bomb, it was what everyone was dancing to. It still had that reggae feel, but it was new and cool and danceable, and so we were trying to apply that to now. We feel that's how we feel we are. We're want to be cutting edge and modern, but have people who will rock out and dance and still be reggae influenced. So it was fitting for sure.
Let's talk to the rest of the band. Was this Earl's decision? Did you guys have any input? Did you throw a whole bunch of names around for the past little bit?
It was the Great Gazoos.
Kind of threw it at them. It's like,
Yeah.
hey guys,
This is what we're doing.
we were doing.
Everyone's happy with it, though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's
oh,
a
yeah.
good name.
Yeah.
Solid logical decisions behind it. So.
Fair enough.
I think it's a better name than Ron Artest's new name, which is Meta World Peace, I think. Basketball player, Lakers.
Yeah.
He's the crazy Laker. yeah.
It's too bad he took that. That was your first
Insane.
choice, wasn't
That
it?
was what we were
Well,
going to go with.
It was one or the other.
The
He
world
made the
pieces.
decision for you. Okay, what are we going to hear tonight compared to the season opener? Already, I'm hearing new songs and sound check. And
That was a brand new song. We played it for the first time last week at our last show as Mo Badass at Amigos, which was amazing. Phenomenal night. People came in droves to support us, and everyone rocked from the first minute to the end. And so we treated them with brand new songs to start the night.
nice.
So we'll treat you guys the same thing. We'll keep playing some new stuff.
Sure, before you play the next song, it must have been a funny vibe because it was like Mo Badass's last show, but kind of not really. So it was like, fans were coming to see Mo Badass for the last time, but not really because it was
Yeah.
just a name change. But
That's right. They couldn't be too sad,
Yeah.
right? We didn't want them to be really sad. We wanted them to have a good time and be looking forward to the new thing, right?
I am so excited for tonight. We needed a band that brought the energy. We had this crazy idea of how to end season 4 since the opener of season 4, and it fell through at the last minute. So we scrambled a bit, and you guys stepped up. And a million thank yous again. It's awesome. We're starting and ending season 4 on Strip Down. A million thank yous.
No worries.
Before
man.
we blister into song number 2, what was song number 1? Brand new song.
Brand new song called Foolish Game. We are working on the album now. It's been, albums aren't really easy to make. It takes time, and since we've been just kind of gelling and our chemistry has been getting better and better all the time. Since the last time we did Jazz Fest, we've played 100 shows, so you grow quite a bit during that time and songs change. So hopefully we can get it wrapped up this summer and have it ready in the fall.
All right.
That's the plan.
I love the sunglasses. I'm going to put mine on later, okay? Because this outfit, this needs some sunglasses. Okay, song number 2.
Song number 2, we're going to do a song called Don't Give Up.
Okay.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. no meaning, and your world turned upside down. All alone is all you're feeling, and your heart won't make a sound. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. And I won't give up on you. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. And I won't give up on you. When your war is always losing, you've been beaten, knocked right down. Your actions are your choosing, so just push up off the ground. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. And I won't give up on you. Oh, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. And I won't give up on you. Don't give up. 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 Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. And I won't give up on you. Your turn is about to begin. Don't give up on yourself. I know that you win in the end. Don't give up on yourself, because the sun's gonna rise again and again and again and again and again. Oh, 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 oh.
We're spending 60 minutes with the Steadies. We have to gear up for our first commercial break, but stick around. We have lots more stripped down coming up right after this.
The following sponsors are proud to support local community programming on Shaw. Long and McQuaid, 721 43rd Street East, Saskatoon, 244-0509, or online at long-mcquaid.com. Ultimo Euromoto, 204 3rd Avenue South in downtown Saskatoon, 664-6640.
My name's Paul Hogan, 55 years old. Family operated a dairy farm up until about 6 years ago here in the island. And now I'm a wind farmer. I think we've relied far too long on anything pulled out of the ground to power our world. And it's costly, it's polluting the environment. And to me, it's wind is free, wind is available.
I am green power.
Mr. Sicily Pizza and Pasta is proud to sponsor community programming on Shaw TV. Mr. Sicily, located at the corner of 51st and Miller in the north end of Saskatoon. 975-0345.
where stuff goes once it's flushed down the toilet. It travels down pipes under our streets to a sewage treatment plant. There it is cleaned up through a variety of processes before it is sent back out in our lakes or rivers. The problem occurs when people flush things down the toilet like makeup, cleaning supplies, and some pharmaceuticals that the sewage treatment plant can't clean up. They are dumped untreated into our waterways, which other people depend on for their drinking water. Some cities continue to dump their sewage untreated into our waterways, while others are using innovative thinking to reuse sewage byproducts as fertilizer. What can you do? Be sure to properly dispose of any chemicals or unused medicine at your city's hazardous waste disposal site. It's our turn to take care of this planet, and I think we can do a better job. What do you think?
And we're back. We're spending 60 minutes with the Steadies here on Strip Down. It is our final episode of Season 4. It is Strip Down's 125th episode. There's a lot going on tonight. It's also Jennifer Juba and Jenna Giacomelli's last episode of Strip Down before they leave province and pursue post-secondary education. But now's the time we throw it over to this week's audio engineer, and fitting to end the season, Mr. Bennett Dobney's back tonight. Ben, how are you doing? Yeah!
Oh, I'm doing well, Curtis. How are you doing?
You look rock and roll. Did you have grad last night? You look a little rough.
We graduated last night.
How was that?
It was party till the break of dawn.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
not only grad, you've been busy the last couple weeks. I mean, you were out in Calgary. You came back and played the show the next day.
Out playing Sled Island, out in Calgary, and then back in the city for some stuff. Shows after shows after shows.
You keeping busy though?
It's good, yeah.
Look back real quick, Ben.
What's that?
Season 4,
Oh,
33 episodes since September, including the massive episode 100. We had some Halloween. These guys started and finished the season. Look back. This was kind of your first full season as an audio engineer.
It's true. It's been a great time. Lots of pizza in my belly, and lots of learning in my nog. To keep it simple, learned a lot of stuff.
There's a Bennett Dobney quote right there. Ben, thank you so much for coming out each and every week and
You're
doing
welcome,
the amazing
Curtis.
audio for Strip Down. Let's go back to the band, the Steadies. How are you feeling tonight? Is it a different vibe than when you were here at the beginning of the season?
Vibes still great. I mean, you guys. I think when we came here, you guys had just seen each other for the first time, so there was so much love going around the room.
Yeah.
And now you guys are probably itching to get away from each other. So it's
No, well, it's a little sad tonight because we're losing two of the originals.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I remember when you came back, you were looking around going, wow, these are the same people from when you were there in episode you were like 7 or 8.
Just all grown up. Yeah.
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 But it's the same crew, and we're losing 2 after tonight, but that's okay because we're gonna maybe get some new faces for season 5 and maybe try some new things, some new ideas. But
Deadly.
Regardless, let's get to more music.
Sure.
We have a lot of music tonight.
Speaking of episode 8, we're going to do a song I did on that show when I was just acoustic by myself. I had written that song like the day before I came here, I think.
And you were stomping on a...
I was using something, yeah.
Yeah, you were stomping on something. It was awesome.
But it was a really early version of this song called Dreamin', and I kind of didn't really do anything with it since until, the 4 of us started playing together, pulled it out again, and it's evolved into something pretty cool. So here it is.
Feels just like I'm flying high through the clouds and rainbow sky. Dive into the island blue, and I see me laying next to you, and we ride along the sand of gold. Our story's waiting to be told, but the ending never seems to come. But my body starts waking up, and when I'm lonely, when I'm feeling blue, every single day, dreaming my way back to you. Now we sail across the sea of green. You're the sweetest thing I'd ever see. Your hair flowed like a waterfall, and the wind echoed a lover's call. The next part I have seen before. castle door. On your shining horse you ride away, but my mind won't let my body change. When I'm lonely, when I'm feeling blue, every single day, dreaming my way back to you. Oh, when I'm lonely, when I'm feeling blue, every single day, dreaming my way back to you. Just as long as we have faith, we can control our fate. 'Cause I never wanna be without you. When I'm lonely, when I'm feeling blue, every single day, dreaming my way back to you. When I'm lonely, when I'm feeling blue, every single day, dreaming my way back to you. I'll be dreaming my way back to you, dreaming my way back to you. Dreaming my way back to you. Oh no.
Yeah, we're spending 60 minutes with the Steadies. That song again was
Dreamin'.
That was
Yes.
amazing. I like this version a little better than the acoustic version he did. No offense. It was a little fuller.
It's always better with a band.
I danced a little more. You mentioned before, 100 shows in the past. How long? What was the time frame?
Past year.
The past year, 100 shows. That's some serious dedication. And I know you guys are all busy too, right?
Oh, yeah.
You all
Yeah.
wear many hats. Have you had to pull back on all those hats to make that happen, 100 shows?
Sometimes I go out with a couple hats on at once,
Yeah.
and I just, 3-hat night.
Well, you're the guy responsible for a talk show, right?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
still
Oh,
doing
yeah.
Turbo 911?
That's the one.
So that's busy. And Agent Swindle, is that still?
It's called Hernando's Torpedoes now.
Okay, it's got a new name every time. Every time. Is that still going on? Because that was kind of that was the guys from Serotonin, wasn't it? Not really anymore.
At the time, just the drummer.
Okay.
And the guy from Swindlers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And there's so many bands we need to get on here. Like, we missed the annual Laura Churchman, Curtis Anderson birthday episode. We share the birthday November 13th, and the first 2 or 3 seasons we had a big birthday bash. But this last year it conflicted with episode 100. We had to take all that time off to make episode 100 happen. So I want a big party next November, season 5, Turbo 911. We're gonna do it.
I'll see you there.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sounds good. Yeah.
Let's party.
Nice. But back to the Steadies. So looking
Sir.
ahead, you just kicked it off at Bez Gardens this past Saturday at Jazz Fest. 100 shows in the last year. What's next? 200 this year?
Oh,
Now that all these other bars are going to let you play, right? Because you've got a more
Exactly.
friendly name.
Yeah, with the new record and the new name, basically it's like we get a fresh start. So I think to a lot of people in the industry will be this new band. So yeah, you never know. I think hopefully it just gets busier and busier for us. That's what I'm hoping for.
Must have been a hell of a lot of touring, because I don't remember you guys playing Saskatoon that much. So it must have been like a good 95 shows outside of Saskatoon.
No, and that's our advice to any up-and-coming bands. Don't play Saskatoon very much if you're from here. You know, because you want to make it special. You want to make it an event when you come play a show, and a couple times a year is more than enough. But you know, we're lucky enough that we have an agent and we do a lot of the bookings ourselves too. So we stay busy and just keep playing, because it's the only way to get good, right?
All right, are we going to hear more music? I want to fire through a lot of music tonight. We need to do some wrap-ups at the end of the show. Say goodbye to a few people, so I want to make sure we get it all in tonight.
You got it. This one's called Heart of Ice. Another brand new.
Awesome.
Just for you.
She disappeared into the smoking lights, a lonely dancer casting shadows in the night, so hypnotizing with a look that can possess, entranced in cold romance, the thoughts he must confess. I wanna be a soul desire, I wanna be a sacrifice, so come on, let me blaze your fire. This heart of ice. Hey, hey, ah, oh, yeah. 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 We gonna blaze the fire. Blaze the fire, we gonna blaze the fire. Blaze the fire, we gonna blaze the fire. Blaze the fire, we gonna blaze. She must be the eighth wonder. She the lightning. She's a thunder. I wanna put up on the anaconda. She have a spell like the whole world under. The more she uses it, the more I get stronger. The more alcohol you drink, get you drunker. If I say she really was infinite like young, but I would realize I like Christopher Columbus. Immortal as a healer cell, she among us. She just join everybody like a fungus. And when she leaves, she remaining in subconscious. This is after beat the hardcore thunder. Make it happen.
You're watching Strip Down's 125th episode. We're spending 60 minutes with the Steadies. We have to gear up for our second commercial break, but stick around. Lots more Strip Down. The second half of the show coming up right after this.
My heart used to, and this is my soul. My heart used to.
My God! Look at that. Yeah, thank God she's a half a mile away, huh?
She's loaded, boys. You gotta get out of here. It's full of explosives.
Children, come on.
Oh, no. No, get out of here. Vince!
Going back in the school.
Please, get these children out of here. That ship is gonna blow. No!
Mr. Coleman.
Hurry! Hurry! You gotta get these people out of here. That ship is gonna blow. The train. What? People, get out of here. It's gonna blow up. Mission ship on fire. Stop train. Please, God, answer. Coleman, there's no time. The train's coming towards Pier 6. I've got to warn you. Come on, Vince, come on. There are 700 people aboard it. I've got to stop it. Come on, acknowledge.
Halifax was devastated. 9,000 wounded, 2,000 dead, including Vince Coleman, dispatcher.
Mr. Sicily Pizza and Pasta is proud to sponsor community programming on Shaw TV. Mr. Sicily, located at the corner of 51st and Miller in the north end of Saskatoon. 975-0345.
Oh, hi, I'm Harold. I live in Victoria, British Columbia, and basically we went green.
Things on the roof, they're like tubes, and then my guess is that the water flows through them and it gets heated.
So we upgraded our house with an air source heat pump, a solar hot water system, and added a lot of insulation.
The simplest way to tackle our current climate change issues are really to reduce our emissions, and the simple thing is to start in your own household.
I am green power.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Steadies.
Lines have been crossed, not broken. Words kept inside, not spoken. My heart's in my throat, I'm choking. 'Cause you got me, you got me, you got me. Oh, oh. Vision is blurred, not faded. Feelings turn cold, not jaded. My heart is so heavily weighted. You got me, you got me. Oh, oh, oh.
You're watching Strip Down with the Steadies. I gotta be honest, Earl, that right there was probably my second favorite Mo Badass song, but it might be my favorite Steadies song. It's funny how that works out. It's true. It's true. You have another song coming up a little later I'm really looking forward to. Those two have been on my iPod in heavy rotation the last year.
Awesome.
Since you guys kicked off season 4 and now you're ending season 4. So for all of you people watching at home, they're like, hey, those guys have already been on this season. No, they haven't. It was Mo Badass in September. Now it's the Steadies, so just shut it. It's a totally different band.
We're a Mo Badass cover band, actually.
Yeah, Mo Badass cover band. Great.
We get paid more. So.
Awesome. How has the vibe of the band been since you dropped the name, since Saturday? Since you guys killed it at the Besbro, here on Strip Down, everything just looking forward?
I think for us, I mean, it's not that nothing's really different. We're playing and singing and performing as best we can. Maybe a little more energy just because we were home.
Fresh start?
Yeah, we were at home in front of our home crowd. But you know, we try to give her every night. Doesn't matter if we're in Elkford, BC, or wherever, right? So, if anything, the biggest difference I think I see is how well received the name's been. So.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a blessing, actually. Yeah.
Well, now I can take my mom to see you guys, because before she was like, hey, who should I see at Jazz Fest? And I was like, you should see Mo. Go see
There it is, yeah, yep. And my niece can wear her shirt to school now. Yeah.
And I can wear my shirt to school now. Yeah. Okay. We are burning through time, but you mentioned new disc in the works. You guys have been obviously touring and traveling a lot, so when do you sit down and start to hammer that together?
Well, we're like about halfway done.
Okay.
I think the next half's going to come a lot quicker than the first half, just because the first half, again, we were all just kind of getting used to the songs and each other and whatnot. So that's exciting. My big bro is helping us with it, Efren Prayer Jr.
Shout out.
Yeah, and Juice is doing a lot. He wears two hats too in the engineering side of it, and everyone kind of helps out. Savel knows his way around Pro Tools too, and Jason and I are kind of, you know, slowly behind learning.
Yeah.
You know.
But the rest of the band, a good vibe these days? Excited for the future?
Oh yeah, of course.
Definitely. It's too bad you have such a charismatic frontman, because you guys all have, you know, really good stuff to say too. It's just Earl just sucks up all the charisma in the room.
It's a black hole of attention.
It's true. I wouldn't go that far. Come on now. Again, I want to make sure we get.
Can you say that on the air?
Not a brown.
That's why you don't talk.
Yeah, exactly. All right, back happens. To Earl. Let's get to more music. Let's just burn through this episode. Man. We got a big final segment ready to go. So what's next?
This is a Mo Badass cover song. It's called Home to Me.
All of my life, love had not shown. I've lived many places and none felt like home. Been homeless so long, place I so want to be, and my home could be miles away, but I know that I'll be home one day. You feel like home to me. You're the place I so want to be. My home could be miles away, but I'll be home one day. One
You're watching Strip Down's 125th episode. I get just so excited to say that. There was a time where Jay Neufeld and I, the director, didn't think we'd make 30 episodes. Then we didn't think we'd make 50. Then we didn't think we'd make 100. Here we are, 4 seasons, 125 episodes. Once again, thank you guys for dropping everything and coming on to finish kind of what you started. Finishing season 4. Having a good time?
Yeah, man. This is an honor to be here again for especially for your milestone show. And anytime you need us, just let us know.
And anytime you come on, it's a milestone show. The numbers don't matter. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it.
We got something from me and the guys
What?
for you, and it's
The lady's small.
So it should fit me.
that
It'll
cover
be tight in the
band
chest.
you were talking about.
We had somebody pre-wear it for you, so it
Okay.
didn't.
So there you go. It's the last one, man.
Oh, no
there you
way!
go, buddy.
More
Yeah.
history
It's gonna
being
be,
made tonight.
Should frame that.
That is gold.
Perfect
maybe
for
maybe we'll
summertime.
retire it like we did the Jenna Giacomelli and Jennifer Juba jerseys on the set. I'm touched, you guys. This wasn't supposed to be the segment where we get all emotional. We're gonna do that when we come back from our last commercial break. Oh,
And we're not done.
There's
Well, I don't
more.
want to mess up your good hair, man. But
Isn't this how the kids wear it these days?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy.
I am mo badassed up. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much. I can hear everybody in the control room laughing. It's a good look for me. I'm going to adopt it. Again, I don't really know what's going to happen in the final segment. We're going to play a song, and then we're going to try to get everybody on and say goodbye. So let's talk about the band real quick to kind of wrap that up. For all things about the Steadies, where do people go now?
So you'll do the steadies.ca.
Okay, steadies.ca. Oh, look at that. It's like you made it happen.
It's magic.
All of the old Mo Badass stuff then is...
It's going to direct you right to all the steady stuff.
Okay.
So, so you can go to Facebook, you can go Twitter, everything. It's going to redirect you guys. So anything online, you'll be able to find us. And make sure you join up and be on our part of the Steadies team. And we send mail outs every once in a while. We're going to try to be a little more proactive with the new fans and old fans.
Awesome. They're all in the same now, right?
Yeah,
they
they are now.
I felt bad. I broke the only rule again. Jay always tells me to stand on an X and not move our director, and I broke that rule again, like I do every week. But anyways, we have to take.
Good reason. Yeah.
There's a big X on the floor for a reason. And I just keep forgetting about it. We have to take our last commercial break. We finish up Strip Down's 125th episode, the final episode of season 4. Right after this, get your fill of the water, wear girl while you can.
But I was afraid.
The following sponsors are proud to support local community programming on Shaw. Long and McQuaid, 721 43rd Street East, Saskatoon, 244-0509, or online at long-mcquaid.com. Ultimo Euromoto, 204 3rd Avenue South in downtown Saskatoon, 664-6640.
Mr. Sicily Pizza and Pasta is proud to sponsor community programming on Shaw TV. Mr. Sicily, located at the corner of 51st and Miller in the north end of Saskatoon. 975-0345.
Do you know where your tap water comes from? It can come from one of two sources, groundwater or surface water. Surface water often begins as snowfall that accumulates in the winter and melts into our rivers and lakes. Cities will treat it to get rid of most of the impurities and then send it down the pipes, under the streets, and into our homes. The problem is, the quality of water is being damaged by our activities, and as our earth warms up, there may be less water available in the future. How can we look after our water resources? Find out where your water comes from and how it is being protected. Use less when you're showering, brushing your teeth, or watering your lawn. And never pour toxins like cleaning solutions down a toilet, sink, or storm drain as it ends up in our rivers and lakes. It's our turn to take care of this planet, and I think we can do a better job. What do you think?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Steadies.
I was lost, you were found. It's so crazy how life works out. I wanna stay young, I know we won't. But what will happen when we grow old? People say there's a place we can go to in a lifeline place. If I'm gone before you wake, I'll find a heaven when I see your face. I will see you when I go, see you when I go, see you when I go away. I will see you when I go, see you when I go, see you when I go away. Hey, hey, ooh. Time will wait for no one, so let's make sure that we're having fun. Live your life in the sun, make it last, 'cause you only have one. I will see you when I go, see you when I go, see you when I go away. I will see you when I go, see you when I go, see you when I go away. In this beautiful place we can meet. Oh, a place where forever we both can be. Hey! Time will wait for no one, so let's make sure that we're having fun. Live your life in the sun, make it last, 'cause you only have one. Only have one. I will see you when I go, see you when I go, see you when I go away. I will see you when I go, see you when I go, see you when I go someday. I will see you when I go, see you when I go, see you when I go away. I will see you when
that song is so good. Sorry, guys. If you just back up, lock off the camera, Laura. I want everybody. I'm talking everybody. Jay, Sal, Jen, Ben,
Come
everybody on.
guys.
Let's do this. 4 seasons, you guys. We got to give these guys a proper send-off. Get on here, Jen. I apologize for the one camera shot, but it's so important we do this. Get everybody on. Everybody in the control room. Let's do this. I'll promise not to yell. It'll work for a few minutes anyways. Get on here, Jenna. Right here. You can move that over. Really important. These are the people who make Strip Down happen each and every week. I hope we're all in here. You guys, Jesse, can we get everybody in there? Get in, go down in front. Really important. We see these people on TV. We don't see them enough. These are the people that make the show happen each and every week. For 125 weeks, they've given their time and their talents and built Strip Down into what it has become and what you see today, 125 episodes. And these two right here, you saw them last week on the show, Jennifer Juba, Jenna Giacomelli, been here since the first 2 or 3 episodes, leaving for college, no longer part of Strip Down after we play this last song out. Yell into the mic, any final thoughts, Jen? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jenna?
Thank you.
It's going to be so different with you guys gone, but seriously, I can't thank you enough. I mean, you look at what I've done here at Shaw. They've sent me to Costa Mesa, California to cover Phantom of the Opera. I've worked the red carpet. Honestly, I could honestly say, not lying, Strip Down is absolutely my career highlight, and that is because of the friendships I've made with you people. You all started when you were just grade 11ers. You've all grown up into amazing people, and thank you so much again for coming here each and every week to Shaw and making this show happen. I'm going to miss you two so much. I think I'm done. Everybody cheer. Yeah! 4 seasons, 125 episodes.
Let's drop it. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Should we hit it?
Yes, out here. Thank you so much to our sponsors.
Everybody party right now.
Logan McQuaid.
Count it in.
Tomo Yuramoto. And of course, Mr. Sicily's Pizza. Huge thanks to Colton Wall and Brock Andrews for helping out with audio when Ben can't make it for the last time tonight. Here it is, the end of season 4. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Steadies. Thank you.
Lots of partying here now. That's right. Shot TV. Party. Hey, hey, reggae's on Broadway. Reggae's on Broadway. Reggae's on Broadway. Reggae's on Broadway. Let's jam it. So Bella McLean on the keyboards now.
I was wondering if the man has some kind of a hold over the channel that he's allowed to be employed for so long.
We are the Steadies! So, if we got some supporters out there of us, you guys just want to get up on your feet right now. Let's just get the party going right now. We want you guys to get up. We need you up front, and let's start the party off right, okay? Let's do this. Something to tell you guys to take all with you, okay? Don't forget these words I